Yes, lads, welcome back to another custom tactics video on the channel. Today we are taking a look at the 4-3-3, the fourth variation, my personal favorite. Let's get into it. Does your team look like this? Do you struggle to complete those game-changing SBCs and play with the best players in FIFA 23? If you said yes to any of this, then you need to get over to AOA and secure yourself some cheap and reliable Fut coins and use code ALP at checkout for an extra 3% off. Jeez. Yes, lads. So today is going to be a content episode. So at the end, we're going to have our rank 3 Fut Champs rewards, as well as the bonus objective from the Eredivisie in the Premier League. So the 85 times 10 from that. And if you haven't already, sub to the channel, drop a like. It really does help. And I appreciate all the love you guys have been showing the channel recently. It has been insane. Anyway, diving in with the defensive style, we leave it on balanced as always. But what I will say is this is up there with the 4-2-4 in terms of being able to press. So nice to go into the press after possession loss when you're losing, or if you're trying to get back into the game. It's been amazing for me in the cup and everything this weekend. This week, width, we are playing 35. I tried 40, like the original video from 2 months ago, and 45 just to see if we wanted to go up or down. 35 still is best at the moment for me. I am enjoying it at this level. It just keeps it tight in the middle, and the way it defends as well. You set up in a 4-4-2, so it is pretty insane. Depth, we whacked this up to 60. Again, this is down to your own personal preference. Choose whatever the depth that makes you feel comfortable. 55, 50, 45, 25, whatever you want to play. I often start at 60, and if I find my opponent is like sat very deep and just sat off me, I'll whack this up to closer to 70, but I start off baseline at 60. Build to play is balanced. Chance creation is direct passing. It is insane. It just helps push your opponent's players back, especially when they're just camping back and just drive them into the 6-yard box, so it's a bit easier to break them down. Plays in the box. I am enjoying 5 at the minute. I don't know why. It just feels like you don't overcommit in terms of the bodies in the box, and then when people use their 5 and 3 backs, you're not hurt as bad on the counter attacks. Your midfield don't overcommit, which is nice. So 5 at the moment. Corners 1, free kicks 1. It just helps out now and again, you know, stop you getting smashed on the counter attack. It's honestly the worst, just prepping for counter attacks. So it is a bit different from the way we set up last time, other than the striker. Stay central, getting behind on the striker. The cam, I wouldn't recommend using someone like Renato Sanchez. Just use a proper forward in this position, or someone like Nkunku. Nkunku is amazing, who's more of a forward but has defensive stats. Zidane would also be cool. You know the sort of player that I'm thinking. High work rate is ideal in this, but just get into the box, crosses on him. I did try stay forward, but I do like him to kind of get back and help out now and again. They just play back in behind the striker. The right winger is on come back on defense, so when defending he'll be in front of Frimpong and next to Bellingham, just creating that extra block in midfield, and then just get into the box for crosses, so he's going to support Mbappe when we're on the attack. The left winger is come back on defense, cut inside and get into the box for crosses. Now it's all the same other than cut inside, so depending on which fullback you have go forward. So I have my left back go forward. For the most part, Theo's a little bit better than Frimpong in my opinion than going forward. So Frimpong, Theo Hernandez goes forward, so he occupies this space. So I want Neymar to be making more inverted runs to give Theo Hernandez more space, so they're not on top of each other. So if you have your right back go forward, so it doesn't matter what fullback you have go forward. Depending on which one you have go forward, you put on the winger cut inside. So what he'll do, instead of making runs down the line, he'll make runs into the channel and closer to Mbappe, and it'll kind of drag the defense across and allow for lots of free space for the fullback, which is insane. Trust me, just do it. It's incredible. The centre mids, they work more as CDMs, but we do have them as they are box-to-box midfielders, just really strong defensively. Box-to-box midfielders, obviously both can attack, both have 5-star weak foot. I do recommend at the moment, at the stage in the game we are, that you have 2 central midfielders that are awesome at defending, awesome at attacking. There are so many options now. And I am going to be trying out that 6'8" Milinkovic-Savic for Zambrotta soon. So stay tuned for the tier list at the end of this week, because he will be in there. But yeah, that's how you set up the midfield, both all on cover centre and stay back while attacking. The standard procedure. Centre backs, touch them, I'll find you. And, you know, make sure you're not losing games needlessly. Yeah, as we said, full backs, Theo Hernandez goes forward and overlap. Make sure you put overlap so he does occupy the space. You don't want him inverting as well as Neymar inverting. And then Frimpong, stay back while attacking, overlap. Kobo, the goalkeeper, comes across his hands, sweeper keeper, helps you out now and again. In all honesty, I'm convinced it does next to nothing, but I put it on just for the sake of, you know, putting it on. But that is the 4-3-3 variation. Leave in the comments what you think and when you use it. These changes have been insane for me, honestly. It's just refreshing to use different formations. But we will be back in 2 seconds with the content. Yes, lads. So we've got our 84 plus player picks from rank 3, as well as the 1 of 4 TOTS figs. So let's just get into them. Hopefully we can get a shapeshifter in these. We don't. We get an 86 Mahrez. The drop weight on these shapeshifters. Let me know who your best pack was, because I'm not seeing many shapeshifters at the moment. They are very rare. But, you know, we move. Hopefully we get something good from our tradable TOTS pack. Send that to the club. 1 of 4 figs TOTS. We had Bellingham last week. This week we get... Do you know what? I'll take a Kobo because mine's tradable and I can sell him. Dub. And then the final one. What do we get? Come on, someone sick. I mean, it's an L this week, lads. We'll take Chesney. 91 plus E-Fix 3-player pack. It's tradable, so whatever we get, it is a bonus. Come on, English striker to Harry Kane. It's 100k, isn't it? It's 100k. Anyone else in the pack that's going to make this worthwhile? Klaus and Lacroix. I mean, they all sell at the moment, don't they?
Few moments later.
Yes, lads, welcome back. We have the Eredivisie 85 times 5 and the Premier League 4 85 times 5, as well as the 85 times 10. We'll bust them both. A bit easier than the Portuguese team, hence why we got rank 3. We did take like 1 or 2 losses doing it, but it wasn't that bad, to be fair. I was expecting a bit more pain. The Eredivisie team isn't too bad, and there are some stinkers in there, to be fair. There is some stinkers. Hopefully we can get a shapeshifter for our troubles. I mean, that's high rated goalkeeper, 89. There could be a shapeshifter behind it, maybe. No, we'll clear the dupe and move back. Right, lads, we're back. Another 85 times 5. What can we get in this one? It's walkout, so there could be something hiding. Virgil? Good fodder. What else is behind it? Give me another Dutchman. Oh, well, we get one. Cabrera. He's an outfield player, right? I mean, it's good for us. That, you know, that's not bad. 85 times 5. And no dupes, we don't need to clear that. And now finally, we get the 85 times 10 from the bonus objective. Weekend League. Was it worth the grind? It's a walkout. French striker Mbappe. Mbappe, I mean, he's quite mid this time. You imagine that at the start of the game. But can we get a shapeshifter inside there? Huh? Oh, a duplicate shapeshifter. Jeez.